bless y'all ear to it. The camera about to die, but I say I can snap real quick. I like this litter. I like this litter a lot. Got my boy BG right here. We ain't in the other pups, but the females. I had left some clothes outside on the like I was walking the dogs and stuff and just took my clothes off. They done used the bathroom on the shirts, done been biting on everything. This breeding probably out of the dogs we bred, I'm gonna say these might be the best ones. I like Ghost a lot, and then Amber. We bred Amber to get that dog, but so far what I see off them females, off Amber good. I like them females a lot. Then my two males right here, they straight. My one male in the back, I think he just gonna be a little shy like Ghost. But I feel like we could break him out of that once we like start walking no more. Like when it get bigger, just take him out the yard and keep doing stuff with him. I'm getting used to different environments now. I had him in the cage for the most part, but now I see I just wanna take him out. I clean this off when I bring him outside. It just look like the patio look dirty because they been walking around doing it, but I make sure I do a good job at cleaning up after them, make sure they don't get sick. This not even our first litter we did with Ghost. We bred Ghost to a dog named like Tootsie or something. When I tell you this was a dog looked like Misery, like built like Misery, she like looked nice, real nice, but from not taking care of the hounds, you gotta take care of them hounds. You gotta take care of them hounds, cause the dog had 10 puppies, the whole litter died. Granted, you never know that like the success rate of how many dogs gonna live, and you might get a litter of 5 and only 2 survive. You might get a litter of 3 and all 3 of them make it, or sometimes you might get the whole litter to be healthy and survive. But it's just all about, you gotta make sure they clean, make sure they eating healthy. If they outside, you can't have flies on them. If the dog's outside, make sure the flies not on them. Or it's a lot of stuff that go into it, you feel me? So I definitely can't say this and that, but the stuff that you can control, you gotta make sure you're controlling it to the best. You gotta make sure, like I'm lying though, like the stuff you can control, like you gotta control it. But at the same time, like it teaches us a lesson too. Like just cause we know people or just cause you cool with somebody, you can't just trust them to take care of the dog. So when like my pops was saying it, like next time you just gotta charge them for it, cause like when he gave me the perfect example every time. He said if somebody if you go buy some Jordans, you go buy the newest Jordans that come out today, and you go pay $500 for them shoes, for example. When you pay them $500, you're gonna be like, nah, I paid this money, I'm finna make sure these shoes last, make sure I got these shoes. But now he said, nah, say you get a gift from somebody and they paid the shoes still a lot of money, but they had paid for it, you ain't pay for it, you ain't gotta work for it, and it was given to you. They ain't gonna wanna have that same mentality like with the shoes, like if that make any sense. It's a hawk flying around, I'm tripping. I'm getting off the topic and all, but that was like a perfect example. If you just cause you know somebody and like y'all cool, don't mean they gonna take care of the dog any better than somebody that's gonna pay for the dog. And like I said, the kids, man, I got them inside, and I use cardboard boxes. I get 2 boxes on the outside. I used to put them in the cage too, but I feel like when I put them in the cage, it just make a bigger mess. So I put 2 of them on the bottom, put like a little cover in it, Then since they got bigger, I've been trying to feed them outside. So like I said, in the morning time I feed them outside. Then in the middle of the day, before I leave for work or whatever, I feed them outside. And then at night time I'm gonna feed them outside. But they looking good. I'm gonna bring them out the water in a second. Let me charge the camera real quick. But I said, hey, bring them hounds out. Let them get some sun. They all looking good. The females, I don't know. Whoever get one of these females, they gonna have like one of them ones. Then they gonna have one of them ones. Then I be telling Pops to keep the other female, even though we don't need a female. You don't gotta like keep her out the yard, but do what we did with Majesty. Keep the females. If we don't sell it, then keep the female and give them to like somebody so we could keep them in the camp. Cause I like them females off Amber. I like the females off Misery. I'm keep letting them mess with this male over here. I told him like ain't nothing really wrong with him. He just, if y'all know Ghost ain't doing like Ghost ain't gonna do too much. When like he outside the yard, Ghost ain't gonna do too much. But when he like get comfortable, he start to show like a whole different side. So for all that I know, he could be the one where he might be the biggest, best one, but he might act like Ghost with the shyness. But the whole thing, what I told my dad when we bred the dogs, the whole point of us breeding the dog was for sides for one. Then the flaw that Ghost had, say if all 4 of these puppies come out and they're not acting shy and it's just that one puppy, that's better than like that's good because he's a puppy and we know from Ghost. Okay, we know from Ghost that from a puppy, we ain't walking as much, but he was still in the truck doing stuff with my pops. So now I see with me having a dog here, if we keep him or whoever get the dog, I'm just make sure to tell him, make sure you take the dog outside of your yard. Don't have the dog sitting on the cage in the cage, or don't have the dog sitting on the chain. Walk the dog. When you walk the dog, make sure you talk to the dog, little stuff like that. But this one by the right here, I don't want to really mess with him too much. But he gonna be straight. It's just you gotta make sure you do stuff with him. You see all these puppies, the whole litter active. So it's just like I say, keep messing with them, keep doing stuff with them, keep taking care of them. I'm gonna charge the camera real quick and then I'm gonna pull the food out and show you how they do their thing. But I'm just trying to tire them out. I ain't seen, he the only one I seen sit down so far. How he laying down, he say, man, they working me. I ain't even doing no work with them or nothing. It's just letting them be puppies. They been running around. That's the first time I seen BG lay down. I'm telling you, like, since they've been outside for a little minute. If you seen these whole 7 minutes, they've been running around. So imagine what they've been doing before I let them out. So then, for this part, this is really the best part, just watching them eat. I ain't been posting them really. I wasn't posting them at first. How I should have been or how I could have been. But y'all don't even know I made my own puppy food. I'll put y'all on game one day on how I did it, but just a combination of puppy foods. And then I call this chocolate milk, but it's goat milk and then some supplements for them and make the water that color. Really why I turned the fan on is to help with the fire. I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna set it up a little better. Then when I pull the camera out, they want to make me look bad. But I had kind of fed them before the video started. I think that's the female right there. I appreciate you not making me look bad, Littermates. BG, he over there ain't worried about nothing. But yeah, man, we over here just